What's going on, everybody? Josh here again. Today I'm going to be making a video showing the installation of a turn signal flasher on a 2017 CRF250L. Keep in mind the location of the turn signal flasher is different on the years 2017 and later. 2013 through 2016 250Ls have their flasher in a completely different location. I believe it's actually up here, where the turn signal flasher for the 2017 is actually right behind this rear brake fluid reservoir. Reason I'm replacing it today is the fixed rate turn signal flasher I have installed for the LED turn signals I have now is by 12 o'clock Labs. This one has stopped flashing. I turn the key on here, turn my turn signal on, comes on solid but doesn't flash. More than likely the culprit is a turn signal flasher, so today we're going to be replacing it with a TST Industries adjustable flasher. Over here at the workbench, all you'll need to do this job is a fixed rate turn signal flasher. This is the one I went with. It's the Relay Gen 2 by TST Industries. Unlike the 12 o'clock Labs one I have installed now, you can actually take this gray cap off and you can actually adjust the rate at which the turn signals flash, which is a really cool feature of the TST Industries. The only tool we'll really need today to replace this is a ratchet with a 10mm socket. I went ahead, just to show how it works, taking the flasher apart here, and it just slides out of the housing here after you take this red cap off. And if you see the little blue adjuster right there, looks like you can use either a flat head or maybe a Phillips head, and you can increase or decrease the flash rate with that adjustment right there. Today I'm not going to adjust it, I'm just going to leave it how it comes stock and see how the flash rate is when I install it, and see if I need to take it out or adjust it to my liking. So let's go ahead and move over to the bike and I'll show you how simple it is to replace it. Alright, we're over here on the right side of the bike, right here where the rear brake fluid reservoir is. So it's behind the fluid reservoir, so the easiest way to change the flasher is going to be to get this brake fluid reservoir out of our way. And the easiest way is to take our 10mm socket on a ratchet and loosen this bolt right here. Once you take this 10mm bolt out, all you got to do is pull back your rear brake fluid reservoir, tuck it back out of the way, and right behind here is the turn signal flasher. Again, the stock one will look a little bit different and it's mounted differently. The stock one has this little rubber grommet. One side slips onto the flasher and then the rubber grommet slips onto a hook on the frame. If you look back in here, there's that little hook. Here's the aftermarket flasher I already have installed. So what you have to do to take the stock one off is just push it up and slide it off that hook. I have the aftermarket one installed. I just have it zip tied to that hook. I lost the original rubber grommet, but this works just as well. Just gotta make sure it's secured. So to take the stock turn signal flasher, or any turn signal flasher off in this case, there's a little tab, which I can actually show you easier on the new one. There's a little tab, and all you have to do is just reach in there and push it down like this, and it will release the turn signal flasher. So push and it will come off. This was the 12 o'clock Labs one, non-adjustable, stop flashing, and if you look at it, it actually has a little bubble on it. Probably shorted out internally, overheated, and that's probably why it doesn't work anymore, so that doesn't look any good. So we got our new flasher here. Installation's easy. You just, right here on this harness, or this plug, you're just going to slide it on till you hear it click. Just like that, you heard it click, so we know it's on. All you got to do is you can use the rubber grommet and slide it back on this hook back here, or in this case I just have it zip tied on here and pushed it back in here out of the way. Once you got it secured, you're all good to go. At this point, all you got to do is put your rear brake fluid reservoir back on. Put your 10mm bolt back in. Keep in mind this reservoir is made out of plastic, so when you go to tighten this bolt back down, just snug it up, don't go too crazy, or you could crack the plastic and damage your reservoir. That completes the installation of the turn signal flasher. Let's go ahead and turn the key on here and see if the new flasher took care of my problem. New flasher is working. This is the stock flash rate that comes preset on the flasher. You can adjust it if you don't like this flash rate, but I'm going to leave it alone because I think that's a perfect flash rate. Anyways, this wraps up the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to see more videos like this, more reviews and installation videos, go ahead and subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Thanks for watching.